If you're anything like me, one of the things that you'll enjoy most about Korean movies is how often they're centered on human dilemma and interpersonal problems. Take Care of My Cat is exactly this type of film. It's a delicate coming-of-age story that offers a fantastic glimpse into the life of young people in South Korea, at a point in their lives where just about everything seems overwhelming and difficult. Hi there, and welcome to Far East Movie Feast. This is my quick video about a movie I really like but don't think gets enough love, Take Care of My Cat by director Jae-eun. If you're not familiar with the film, Take Care of My Cat is a South Korean movie that was originally released in 2001. It tells the story of 5 teenage women who live in the industrial port city of Incheon and picks up in the time just after they leave high school. Through a delicate, multi-character focused plot, the film explores how their relationships with each other change. It also shows their own journeys through adolescence, as they learn to cope with the pressures of the adult world, something that I'm sure many of us have experienced. It's summed up by the contrast between the film's early moments and its middle to late sections. In one early scene, for example, we see the 5 women laughing and having fun at one of the characters' birthday parties, Haju, a moment in which she receives a gift of a stray kitten from another character, arguably the main one, Ji-young. These early moments of revelry, however, soon give way as the film moves towards a more somber tone. In one of the midpoints, we find Haju in her new role at work, unfortunately being treated quite poorly by her co-workers. Their influence, however, kind of shifts onto Haju, who begins to act in a more self-centered way. It culminates in a trip through Seoul where the 5 characters are invited to join her, and they trawl through the city's chaotic nightlife. It's an uneasy trip from the beginning, and culminates in a big fallout between her and Ji-young, who storms off from the rest of the group. It's after this moment that Ji-young finds solace instead with another one of the characters, Ta-hee, and the two begin to plan their futures away from the rest of the group. Another interesting theme that the film explores is personal communication, particularly the way that young people communicate. I'm a really big fan, for example, of the scenes where phone calls take place between the 5 women to show them all talking at once. Their text messages are even displayed on screen for us to read, as are the poems that Ta-hee types for a disabled poet that she's volunteered to look after. It builds towards a collective portrait of how technology is both convenient, but also slightly misrepresents how truly close people are. Overall, I think Take Care of My Cat is a really great film, and one that I'd certainly recommend to fans of Asian dramas. It has strong ties to the social landscape of Korean culture, as you would expect, but also feels quite universally relevant too, in the way that it explores adolescence. I think it's especially impressive, for example, how director Jae-eun draws us into each of the 5 character story arcs, not just devoting time to any one of them in particular. By the end, it feels like a lot has happened, and it leaves a strong impression about how much life does tend to change once we leave school and are forced to go our separate ways in this big old wide world. Thanks for watching. If you've seen the film yourself already, or if you plan to watch it anytime soon, do leave a comment to let me know. Feel free as well to like and subscribe to the channel and all that kind of usual jazz.